Hey, what's up? I'm Jordan Fisher, and you are watching the Broadway.com show.
Welcome to the Broadway.com show, your weekly roundup of the hottest happenings. Or as we like to think of it, a certain Twitter bully's pick for the most overrated news show on Broadway. Let's get started. What's the buzz, Beth?
Mark Ruffalo is replacing John Turturro in the upcoming revival of Arthur Miller's The Price. Ruffalo hasn't been on Broadway in more than a decade. He was last here in the 2006 revival of Awake and Sing. He has garnered Oscar nominations for his performances in Spotlight, Foxcatcher, and The Kids Are All Right. In The Price, he plays Victor Franz, who returns home to sell the remains of his parents' estate. As previously announced, Tony Shalhoub stars as Victor's estranged brother, with Danny DeVito making his Broadway debut as a furniture dealer and Jessica Hecht on board as Victor's wife. The Roundabout Theater production begins previews on February 16th at the American Airlines Theater, where it will open on March 16th.
Who lives, who dies, who leads the Hamilton Tour? Yes, casting for the national tour of the Broadway smash hit was announced this week, and among the principal cast members are performers who are either currently in the Broadway cast or the Chicago company. Michael Luaye will play the title role of Alexander Hamilton. Two-time Tony nominee Joshua Henry will play the damn fool that shot him, Aaron Burr, and Broadway's current King George III Tony nominee Rory O'Malley will join the tour in that scene-stealing role. Additional cast members include Emmy Raver Lampman, Solea Pfeiffer, Jordan Donica, Isaiah Johnson, Matheny Trico, Ruben J. Carbajal, and Amber Iman. Performances begin March 10th at the Orpheum Theater in San Francisco for a 21-week run that will be followed by another 21-week engagement at the Pantages Theater in Los Angeles before continuing on to cities all across the country. We are all officially satisfied.
Everybody say yeah. After abruptly departing the off-Broadway production of Ride the Cyclone, Taylor Louderman is coming back to Broadway. The Bring It On star is set to join the cast of Kinky Boots as Lauren at the Al Hirschfeld Theatre from January the 16th, in Fairhaven, Burton. Meanwhile, over at Circle in the Square, Colin Hanlon, who recently served as a standby in the Mainstem revival of Falsettos, has transferred to In Transit, stepping into the role of Stephen Fratelli-Leong, who has taken a leave of absence due to an unexpected personal family obligation. We here at Broadway.com wish them all the best.
Tony winner Matthew Broderick will be spending an evening at the Talk House. The well-loved star will headline the ensemble of the new play by Wallace Shawn at the New Group, alongside Shawn himself, John Epperson, Larry Pine, Claudia Schiffer, Annapurna Sriram, and Michael Tucker. The show, which premiered at the National Theatre in London last year, focuses on a group of theatre friends reuniting at a club 10 years after the failure of a play. Directed by Scott Elliott, Talk House starts performances on January 31st at the Pershing Square Signature Center, off-Broadway.
Nothing can slow down James Earl Jones. The 85-year-old star is gearing up to headline the Night of the Iguana. The Tennessee Williams Classic will run at the American Repertory Theater in Cambridge, Massachusetts from February 18th through March 18th. Directed by Michael Wilson, the 1961 play follows a group of troubled travelers seeking shelter from a storm on the edge of the Mexican jungle. Jones won Tony Awards for his performances in The Great White Hope and Fences, and has appeared on Broadway in a whopping 20 productions, including a revival of Williams's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. No further casting has been announced yet for The Night of the Iguana at ART, but we're already booking a trip to Boston to see this legend in action.
Hi, I'm Kara Lindsay.
And I'm Jennifer Denoya.
And you are watching
The Broadway.com show.
This week's Hotshot is registering at least a 9 on the Bombshell Richter scale, so we hope you're sitting down. As the recently engaged Natasha in Broadway's new must-see musical, Natasha, Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, Danae Benton is nothing short of sensational, and we just so happen to have the Hotshot to prove it. Broadway.com photographer Caitlin McNaney snapped this photo of the gorgeous ingenue in the lobby of the historic Brill Building in Times Square, and we haven't been able to take our eyes off of her. You can catch Benton in action alongside her Broadway.com 2016 Star of the Year co-star Josh Groban at the Imperial Theater.
After wowing the West End, BAM, and theatre audiences in her native Australia, screen goddess Cate Blanchett has finally landed on Broadway as the star of The Present, written by her hubby Andrew Upton and featuring an ensemble of talents from the original Sydney Theatre Company production. As Anna, an independent widow who's turning 40, Blanchett is riveting whether wielding a glass of vodka or a rifle, and cements her status as one of the best of her generation. To the great Cate, congrats, you're our star of the week.
Thank you for watching this week's Broadway.com show. We leave you with La La Land's City of Stars, the original song which garnered a Golden Globe this week for Broadway favourites Benj Pasek and Justin Paul, alongside Justin Hurwitz. Remind yourself why the movie's musical celebrated a record-breaking sweep at the Starry Ceremony, and see you next time.
City of stars, are you shining just for me?